Welcome to the Immunization Toolkit for Washington State Schools and Child Cares. The information contained within this site is intended to assist both medical and non-medical staff at schools and child cares in establishing immunization record keeping and documentation workflow processes or modifying existing processes. It involves a high-level overview for initial record keeping and documentation, as well as steps to review incomplete records and steps to monitor exemptions. The content and design of this toolkit was collaboratively developed by the Office of Immunization and Child Profile at the Washington State Department of Health, the State of Washington Office of Superintendent of Public Instruction, the Tacoma-Pierce County Health Department, and Spokane Regional Health District. Additionally, it was made possible by generous funds from the Group Health Foundation. It is based on extensive research since 2011 that has produced best practice information and guidance from school districts and child cares throughout Washington State. This site does have a resources and a how to use this toolkit tab to help guide you. Additionally, each page contains a search bar to help you in your endeavors. On the resources page, we have several Washington State Department of Health resources for your use. The Washington State Department of Health Immunization Resource offers information on updated changes on exemptions, regulations surrounding vaccines, as well as has training videos for the Washington State Immunization Information System for schools, Head Start, and ECAP programs, as well as school immunization requirements for school nurses, health assistants, registrars, and secretaries. Furthermore, we want to point out that the Office of Immunization and Child Profile have public health nurse consultants on staff to answer clinical questions about immunizations. Anyone is encouraged to email the nurses at the email located in the middle of the page. All emails are considered confidential and they'll be answered within 3 business days. The Department of Health also has an immunization manual that is designed for those who process certificates of immunization status, complete immunization status reports, as well as answer questions from parents and guardians about immunization requirements. The State Department also has several easy reference and detailed vaccine requirement guides for school staff, parents, and child care providers. Regarding immunization reporting and documentation, the Department of Health website includes several forms and letters for your use. These letters and forms are in Microsoft Word and can be modified to include school district and/or child care logos and associated contact information. This site is updated by Department of Health and contains the most current and up-to-date information at all times. The How to Use This Toolkit tab includes several suggestions that we encourage you to explore before you begin developing a new or modifying an existing process related to immunization record keeping and documentation. We do encourage you to ensure that you have access to the Washington State Immunization Information System before you begin. Additionally, we do ask that you familiarize yourself with the basic tenets that are outlined in the Washington State Department of Health Immunization Manual, as well as fully review the required vaccine charts for school and/or child care. The site is organized to cover both school and child care immunization record review processes. The immunization review covers the suggested steps and resources for obtaining, reviewing, and inputting immunization data. As you can see, each of the steps are outlined in its own box. If you click on the Learn More component, it provides several details as well as tips from those who have helped develop this website. There are also links to helpful resources contained in each step as well. For the out-of-compliance review, this covers the suggested steps and resources for obtaining missing information for incomplete immunization records. Additionally, the Learn More link will provide additional details and tips. The Exemption review covers suggested steps and resources for tracking, reviewing, and verifying student exemptions. Child Care also has its own tab, and it includes information here regarding out-of-compliance information and exempt information for child cares. Each of these are laid out in a stepwise fashion as well and contain links to resources that are helpful. And lastly, this website is an ever-evolving process, and we do encourage you to enter your email address here to help complete a brief survey in order to provide the feedback and suggestions to improve this toolkit.